I think she's going to leave me if I keep it up. But I can't help myself. It's funny. It's funny. What can I do?
It's like, I told you when you married me I was a Dumbo. Steve and Jason met while co-hosting one of the first podcasts ever, hundreds of miles away from each other, but bonded through the magic of the internet. Since the end of that podcast in 2023, the geeky guys decided to keep on hanging out and keep podcasting, because still after all these years, Steve and Jason are having a real fun time. Okay, I know you don't believe me when I say this, but there's a conspiracy against me to make me feel guilty just because I committed a federal offense.
I mean, these days, that could go so many ways. I was like, no, obviously you should not feel guilty about that or ashamed. Have $1 billion. Is how I imagine that question is answered these days.
Someday I'll get that $1 billion for being incompetent. Keep seeing all these stupid idiots getting ahead in life. And I'm like, someday it'll be me. I'm doing the work. I'm being incompetent.
That's all it takes. Be stupid and incompetent for long enough, and somebody will take notice.
Just waiting for my ship to come in. Sitting here on the dock, being a moron every dang day.
Gonna pay off.
Somebody promote me to CE something, or C something O. Yeah, I need to be C something O. I don't even know how it works. Should add that to the list. The time I cussed out my CEO. That was fun. All right. This is different, though. This is the story about how I committed a federal offense. And that federal offense was opening somebody else's mail. So we just moved. New house. Sometimes when you're in a new house, you get other people's mail. The mail of the people that used to live there. Usually, it's junk mail. And you do that person a favor and throw it in the garbage. Because most of the stuff that gets sent in the mail today is garbage. And we should really stop doing that. Bad for the planet. So now, along with that, we also were getting a lot of packages because it was Christmas time. So a package showed up. It was a day where there were left 3 packages. And moving to Utah, we're back in the land of neighbor gifts. So every day we were getting 2 or 3 neighbor gifts, which is great. Love me a neighbor gift. That sounded sarcastic. It's not. I friggin' love neighbor gifts. Let me make that perfectly clear. If any of my neighbors hear this, thank you for your neighbor gift. I love them. I hope we got you back. We had trouble with the list. Anyway. Like I said, I'm incompetent. Blame me. So, brought in a bunch of packages one day, a couple neighbor gifts, put them all in my office. I'll get to them later. Now, later became much later, and after a while I realized that one of those things that I thought was a neighbor gift was an actual package, and it was for somebody who used to live there. And it's set up in the from section, Martha's Cookies. And I'm like, I like cookies. I'm sure Martha makes wonderful cookies. Obviously, I can't forward this to them. I don't know where these people live. I don't know what's going on. I think I have to open these up. But I don't want to share. I don't want to tell my wife, because my wife's going to be like, well, let's just reuse those as neighbor gifts. That's my wife's solution to everything with neighbor gifts, is just to re-neighbor gift everything around. And I'm like, no, people know. Then we just look dumb. We need to buy our own thing and put it out there. So I didn't want to tell my wife about it. I didn't want to share with my kids, because Martha, she probably makes amazing cookies. I was like, these are corporate cookies. This is the kind of cookies you send out and you buy for somebody. They got to be good. My kids don't deserve that. What have they been doing? Turds. So it was right before Christmas when they figured out, I'm just going to leave these down there. I'm going to open them after Christmas is over. We eat through all those sweets. I'm going to, open these nice cookies from Martha. So finally, time comes. I open Martha's cookies, and there, front and center, is a picture of Martha. She's this kindly old lady. I'm like, oh crap. And then there's a little thing that says how every one of Martha's cookies are hand rolled and cut out by Martha and the sisters of the such and such branch of the Moravian church. And there's this big thing about their church and about how I learned a lot about the Moravians. It was kind of fun. So I at least did that work. But there's all these pictures of them, all these nice old church ladies in the church with the crosses and the smiles and those looks of "Thou shalt not steal, Steve." And so I've sitting there like, I stole these cookies. I stole cookies from God. I'm going to eat them anyway. And so then I tried them, because they were gingerbread cookies. And I'm like, oh man, I love me some good gingerbread. I can't wait. So I tried them. They're the most meh ginger cookies I've ever had. And I'm like, even the cookies themselves are trying to make me feel guilty. Like, you stole from Martha and God. And the people who used to live in your house. And all you get are crappy cookies. I hope you're satisfied, Steve. So, for my sins against the federal government, I've been smout with bad cookies.
So since they, as you say, are truly sent from God, do you think when you made the decision to harden your heart, using biblical language, and eat these cookies, God took the flavor from those cookies to punish you?
I think when I hardened my heart, God hardened those cookies. Yes, I do.
Okay. I mean, you had it coming. Yeah, you should have made the right choice.
The cookies shall not be leavened anymore. Or whatever.
No, yeah.
I don't know how cooking works, but
I've heard. Is that a thing? I don't know.
I don't know. We have the word miracle when something good happens. What's like when God kind of says "per" to you? We need a word for that.
I like that. I just like thinking of that. Like, God, please smite me. I deserve it. I'm sorry. Didst thou just blow thine raspberry at me? Either that or slide whistle.
No, because I'm pretty sure if I get sent to hell, that's the noise that's going to play as I go down. Either that or a sad trombone. Wah, wah.
I was thinking it's just the lose music on Price is Right, but just on a loop. Bum, bum, ba, bum, 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 bum,
The whole way
bum,
down.
bum. Yeah, just all the way down. It's a long ways down. And it turns out that's just hell. You're just on that slide the rest of your life, going down, hearing that song. That is your personal hell. Could be worse.
Yeah, could be worse. Could be eating those cookies over and over.
So,
Martha needs to
okay.
up her game.
Federal crimes. I have definitely opened a lot of other people's mail in the past. Never once felt bad about it.
Sinner.
My cookies taste just fine, thank you. So at this current house, we definitely get a lot of mail that is for the previous tenants. And as you said, 98% of it is junk. I did get something with our mail just the other day that came through in a big glut because we didn't get mail for several days because of the ice in this area, which is ridiculous because the mail people are still supposed to get out in the ice, I was told. But that is not a thing.
In their oath.
Yeah, I know. Seinfeld told me that.
I got it from Perfect Strangers, but yeah, same.
Okay. Well, there you go. Some sitcom. That's not the case. They did not deliver mail for quite some time. And so when it did come through, I was, opening a bunch of stuff, and I opened one thing, just looking at it, it's like giving from a church. I know our church, and I know who we give, and we don't get a statement like this. That's not us. Oh, oops. And like, wait, they gave $5 for the entire year? Bunch of friggin' cheapskates.
No wonder that guy of a caller drives by every month and throws eggs at our house. Let's go talk to him. That ain't us.
So,
Here's $20. Stop throwing eggs in our house, Your Holiness.
So, I mean, I possibly unrightfully, but I assume that means they don't go to that church. Like, as they went once and gave or something. And so they still got on a mailing list and they got this thing to the wrong house. That's why. So, if not, then as my wife pointed out, it's like, that's terrible. And I was like, yeah, that's where I'm at too. So I don't feel bad about opening this. I just recycled it and said, moving on. It's not going to move their taxes one way or the other if that's what the purpose of this statement is for $5. But there's another time when we got multiple Amazon packages and I was just tearing through those, not even knowing what they were, because when we get Amazon packages and it's not mine, like mine, I'll go grab immediately and come down here and open it and get really excited. When it's other people's stuff, like my family's or my wife's, I'll open it, but I have no sentimental there's no value for it for me. So I'm just opening package after package and open one. I'm just like, I feel like I know everything she orders, but I don't know what the hell this is. And look at the name, or actually, yeah, the name is definitely not right, but the address, we are 742 blah 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 lane, and right across, just jump over a couple of houses that way and you're on 742 blah 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 drive.
Oh,
so we
serious?
get a lot.
It's just drive versus lane?
Yes, we get a lot of their mail, and they get some of ours.
What's Richmond?
Well, it's not technically Richmond, but yeah, it is what it is. So I took whatever it was. I can't remember what was in the package at this point, but I closed it back up as much as I could and basically just put it on their porch and said, if you have a Ring camera.
Was it something good?
I don't remember what it was. It was just something I knew that wasn't ours. So I did say, so if I have to go on somebody's porch and I see a Ring camera or something like that on there, I will speak out loud just in case it can hear me. I said,
yeah, no, that's
just returning this. I didn't mean to take. We got this on accident, and I opened it by mistake. Nothing taken. So please let me know if there's anything wrong. And have a good day.
Has this happened before? Did they know you?
They know my wife because she's had to return packages, but this is the first time I had to do it. Like, was on a meeting or whatever. So I was like, yeah, I got time. I'll run over there real quick, just up the street.
So this was a little bit before Christmas. Packages are starting to show up, and we're buying a lot of new stuff for the house. So package shows up. I open it up, and it is a mailbox cover of the American flag. I'm like, my wife is trying to go native. Love it. So a couple days later, I'm like, oh, I should go and put that on the mailbox. So I go, put the cover on, nice American flag over our mailbox, magnets to hold it in place. Actually looks pretty nice. There's a nice sunset going behind it. I'm like, I'll take a picture of that, send it to my wife. She'll be so impressed. I'm taking care of the house. I'm doing all the things she wants. Send that off. 20 minutes later, you idiot, that's your mom's Christmas present. What are you doing? I'm like, oh, oops. I'm going to go take that down right now. The funny thing is, my parents came over to watch the newest Knives Out movie. So they were there. They saw that. I had to sneak out during the movie, take it down, put it back in the packaging and hide it, and then wrapped it up. And so we gave it to my mom later, and she's like, you put this on your mailbox when we came and watched the movie, didn't we? Like, yeah, my wife didn't tell me it was for you. I'm sorry. She's like, well, at least now you know how to put it on. Like, yeah, magnets. How do they work?
We all make mistakes. That's at least a comical one. That has no like dire consequences. That's just like, oh, can you believe you did that, you moron? It's always good for kids.
I still stand by the fact that I should have been told.
Well, I mean, yes, but you also kind of jumped the gun, so it's
because I'm trying to make my wife happy. It's okay to jump the gun when you're trying to make your wife happy.
I imagine that's how she saw that. Yes, so you're probably lucky.
Yeah, she eventually saw the humor in it. She's kind of sick of my nonsense.
See, okay, now we're getting to the heart of the issue.
It was cute for the first 12 years.
Yeah, exactly.
The last 8 has really kind of gotten on her nerves.
You would think that, but now after several months, she's real tired of the bullshit. I think she's going to leave me if I keep it up. But I can't help myself. It's funny. It's funny. What can I do?
It's like, I told you when you married me, I was a Dumbo.
It's like the end of the movie The Wrestler, where he just can't help but jump off the top rope one more time. Gotta make the people happy, even if it means he died.
Wait, is that how The Wrestler ends?
Spoilers for The Wrestler. A movie that came out, I think, at least 15 years ago.
Yeah, probably. It was a big deal for a while, but I never watched it.
Yes, he is, Mickey Rourke is Randy the Ram, and he is told basically, if you go back and do this match, you're probably not going to live. And if you try and do your big elbow drop or whatever off the top, there's a good chance you'll rupture your heart and die in the ring. And I think he jumps off in slow motion onto the guy, and I think it cuts to black, and it's credits. So you assume, yep, he died. But he died doing what he loves.
I assume he was happy and that he lived and that everything was perfect. And then he got a Legends contract with AEW and made $1 million.
His wife wasn't pissed at him.
That's how my movie ends.
Well, yeah.
I open a package and it cuts to black. And they're like, does Moron McGee do something right with it? Or does he?
I love that we can bond over, these stupid things that we do, that we're just like, man, this is going to be the best gesture. She's going to appreciate it so much. And all you get is, you asshat. Seriously, I need to know what the hell you were thinking. It's like, oh, okay. I didn't know we were going here with this, but okay. That's...
I was thinking you would be happy because I did the thing that I thought you wanted.
Yeah, you're getting deep in the game in the 5th or 6th inning. You gotta play your cards right. And yes, I just used baseball and poker analogies to get there. It's 11 o'clock. I'm tired. I'll blame it on that and not just a general, we both suck tonight.
Not all these episodes are bangers, folks. Sometimes the dum-dum in both of us comes out to play.
Don't say it like that. We can talk about doing dumb things. Don't say they're not bangers.
Actually, our best bangers are when we're dumb.
For the audience, yeah. I imagine hearing dumb things that we do, especially if you grew up with us and you listen to one episode out of nowhere and it's like, wow, they're still being a dumbass. Yes, and now I put it out for everyone. Listen, come, hear the town dumbass. He's standing in the town square.
Still like that at 45, huh? Really thought something would have changed by now.
Yeah, no. We both jumped off the top. Thank you you for joining us for this episode of Steve and Jason Are Having a Real Fun Time. We hope you had a real fun time too. Please like us on whatever platform you found us on and, well, just like us in general.